got something, all right. She's got America. But there are guys who stay up nights figuring out how to take that away from them.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded good because that wood is so good. Yes, it is. And as you can tell,
everybody's a fuck up.
Everybody's a fuck up except me, Missy, and Marshall, and Booleanenator. Yes. Nick's on his way. Our guest Nick is on his way, but he he goes
Can't
by
find
Nick.
his whiskey bottle.
He also trying to lose that name, Wizard of Cost, by the way. Even though we named him that on the show, Nick is on his way, but he's lost his vibrator. And Shabby, I don't know. I mean, I got a message from Shabby. He said he's gonna have to leave early today, but he said he was gonna be here. So fuck him. We're gonna cancel Shabisky. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'm taking applications to replace that bitch.
Let's bring in Dirt. Dirt, you want to come?
You just gonna make an executive decision like that, Missy?
Yes. Sorry.
I've never hung out with Dirt. I have to.
Funny, and he makes really good art, and he's just a goofball, and he's funny. He makes me laugh.
We'll bring him on next. I'll tell you what, next week we'll make a day for Dirt to come on.
Yay, Dirt Day!
On my penis.
Oh.
I'm just going to point out, no one's ever actually seen me and Nick in the same room or the same call or anything, so
true.
Take what you will from that.
Ooh.
This is true.
A conspiracy has been afoot.
This is very true. Do you have to be dumb to put in an application to replace Shabisky? If you can count past 25 and know that the Civil War did actually happen before the Vietnam War, then you've got it made.
Yeah, and then you're definitely the pick of the crop here.
Yeah, yeah, because the boy literally said, we asked what war came first, and in Vietnam, so and he said Vietnam
He did.
before Civil War. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's just playing. No,
There are
there's
people alive right now who fought in Vietnam. Like,
yeah, it's just he's just not that.
Smart.
He's not stupid, but he's not stupid.
There we go. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. He's just really, it's like I've said it so many times, he's got skill sets and he is smart to certain things, but he just don't know shit that you should know.
Nope.
Like, everybody should know that the Civil War was before Vietnam War. That's
Or
just,
that Alaska is a state and not a country.
I think it was like about 100 years before, or something like that.
quite a bit, a couple of days before it. But he's charming, I guess, in his own little way. We all have our different charms, and
Shabby's charming as fuck.
well, I don't know if he's charming on purpose, though. That's the thing. It's like that, charming in a retard way. That you feel so sorry for him. You find him charming. No, I'm joking. He is charming. He's a very skilled young man. What?
I see Ray droplets in Shabisky. Is he here? Is that
I don't
him?
know.
Shabisky.
No, that's me fucking around with this backdrop.
Oh. You
I
ought
got
to
excited.
you need to find a canceled
Cancel.
sign. Cancel.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
He comes back like, what?
What?
And Nick is supposed to be here. I guess Nick, he's supposed to be here. We've had I had a rough week with guests and stuff this week, and a lot of it's due to the fact that I booked like a day before and stuff because I had a rough week, right? Because of my dog died and all that, and I hadn't been on my best of game. But I am going to start trying to book next week's guest after today's show. So I got a few ideas.
I had someone ask me on Twitter if we could get the Poison the Well guys back.
Well,
And I
we've
know-
never had both Poison the Well guys
Yeah,
at the same
that's
time.
what I was going to say.
We've never. Sofane has actually never been on the show. Pat comes on. Pat's been on a few times. Yeah, there you go. Cancel. Pat is a great guest. Actually, Pat was one of his first appearance of the show is one of my favorite shows of all time. But that I did here on the. We got money music.
Can Marshall tell Dusty the cockatiel that he's an amazing, magnificent, cute, adorable, sweet, charismatic, funny, likable, and beautiful bird?
It's too many adjectives. Also,
Just
you're
say-
a likable bird.
You know, like,
You're
but the owner's a fucking retard.
I've already forgotten most of them.
The owner's pretty fucking weird, dude. But anyways, what was I saying? Thank you very much for that tip, by the way. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, guests or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat is one of the. Yeah, Pat's the first episode was one of my favorite shows because it was just two guys who really did comedy, right? Who really did comedy, just sit down and talk comedy. That's what we did. It was me, Red Eye, and him. And Red Eye just stayed silent pretty much the whole show. He said, I'm enjoying this shit, because we were just going back and forth on comedy. It was a really in-depth, conversation about comedy. It just wasn't, because I like talking to people that really get comedy, that doesn't think that comedy's just about making people laugh. People don't, a lot of people don't really understand the whole complete art form of comedy. And it's really interesting because I have several stand-up comics for friends. And I really love to pick their brains because they're so fucking interesting. Anyways, Jeff, obviously I was bummed I couldn't make it yesterday. Damn, Sheriff, don't take it. Walk. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. I hear you. We'll get you next week, Jeff, for sure. Great Raper's in here. He said, "Mama suck, suck, suck." What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Like your mother or whose mother?
No, I don't think he was saying my mama suck, because I'll kill him. I will eat his fucking
I have
shit.
a feeling. Just a feeling he's talking about my boobs.
Oh,
Oh, right. I'm retarded.
I'm retarded.
Just a feeling.
But we have decided Shabisky is definitely canceled because that just not showing up pisses me off at my co-host. Guess I get it, that happens, but co-host not showing up. Woo! That really sticks.
Well,
in
he
my
said
craw.
he had to leave early. Like, I get that, but
Yeah.
where are you now?
Maybe he got robbed or something.
Maybe the guy showed up early. But then shouldn't he, like, hop on and, like, tell us?
And that doesn't even sound like a good excuse. A carpet cleaner?
Yeah, the Stever gets carpet cleaner.
Yeah, he's got a carpet cleaner coming to
So a
clean.
dude can't clean his carpet?
He probably has carpet in that room, so he's got to clear everything out, so he can't be, like, sitting in there while he's, you know what I mean?
He wants to
I
copy
don't
the
buy it.
ribs.
I don't know. Usually you can, like, schedule a time window, though. Like, they come between this time and this time.
I don't buy it. Yeah, that's right. You scheduled carpet cleaners. You should have scheduled it a different fucking time.
Unless his mom scheduled it and it was like a present.
Well, his mom needs to be punched in the stomach then.
She's a nice lady. She's got an immune deficiency. Leave his mommy alone.
You're supposed to punch moms in the... It's not going to do anything if you punch her now. It's when he's in the womb.
Yeah, it's too late.
I always need money, Great Raper. I have bills, bro. Pimp is too cynical, says John Morgan. Well, I find you very pedant and pedestrian. I didn't say that one word right.
Pedantic.
I don't give
Pedantic, John Morgan.
Pedestrian.
Pedestrian
You're
fits, though. Pedestrian definitely fits.
Yeah, pedestrian.
That's what he calls it. Everyone's pedantic and
Pedestrian, boy.
pedantic and pedestrian.
That boy pedestrian right there, boy. I'll tell you right now.
Pancreas.
Hey, can I get an amen? Amen, brothers and sisters.
Hallelujah.
Pedantic.
Were you that kind of preacher? Were you the can I get an amen kind of preacher?
Oh, yeah, I was a holiness preacher, so can I get an amen now? Come on now.
No.
Come on. Can I, brothers and sisters, we gather here today to worship. I said to worship Jesus. We come here today. Throw your hands up for Jesus. I said, throw your hands up for Jesus. No, I wasn't.
Did you really do that?
No, I really never did it, but I was in churches that did that. I was in many. I preached at several people of color churches, and them people worship now.
They actually make it fun, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Like you're dancing around. It's just fun at some
Yes,
point.
they make it entertaining as hell. You
I
ain't
like
gonna
taking
fall
videos
asleep.
of those churches and editing in like Slipknot behind it or something.
You ain't gonna fall asleep now.
Talking about like the one they had in the Blues Brothers, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of church. Yeah.
Dude, I've been a bunch of them. I've been in white churches too that like that. I mean, holiness churches are really.
Some of those like you got the ones that like they hold up the snakes or whatever. I've seen churches where the pastor will stand on like this platform, this live electricity, and if you fuck something up, you can get damn near
Really?
electrocuted to death.
Yeah.
He ended up
I've
fucking it
seen
up
the
one day
snake
too.
things. But
Now, see,
not
that's
that.
the thing. I wasn't involved in none of that shit. The snake preachers stuff. That shit. I mean, even when I was in church and stuff, I thought that shit was crazy.
Fuckers get bit sometimes.
They've been killed by them. Yes, Great Raper. I was a preacher when I was very young. I was young. I was a young man, but I was for a little while. Indeed, I was. I made my sermons comical, believe it or not. That's why I make them laugh and stuff. I wasn't really, I wasn't a yeller or a screamer.
Fiery brimstone preacher.
No, I wasn't really that kind of.
People don't get that, like, a lot of preachers are performing artists.
Yeah.
And they're very talented. They know how to control a crowd.
Fuck yeah, they do.
You know, it's. I've seen. There's this documentary a long time ago with a preacher like that. He would just get the crowd so fucking hyped, and they'd hand out the collection plate. He didn't even believe in God, and then he'd go back to his hotel room, just like throwing out money, just dancing, laughing. It was insane because he just had such control over the crowd.
Oh, they're very good at crowd control, and they're. I mean, that's what they do. I mean, they're good with people. I mean, they're people. They know how to. They know how to, you know, touch a certain nerve.
Oh yeah, it's the nerve to hand out money, right? Because look at like Joel Osteen, man. That fucker just still raking in money. Yeah, he's still raking in money. People still give him money.
Yeah,
shady as he
dude
is,
always
they
creeped me
still
out.
hand them to him.
I always thought he looked like the Joker. Really creepy.
His style of preaching is actually really different than a lot of other preachers too, though, because he's not really a yeller or a screamer. He's really, you know, calm and he's really, I mean, but you know, people like ask how he became. He inherited that church. His father was a pastor I mean, he made it bigger, Joel Osteen did, but his father already had this massive fucking congregation, and he inherited it, you know, the ministry. So he didn't just build it up or nothing. His dad did that shit.
I used to go to a mega church when I was younger. It was the First Baptist Atlanta. I don't know if you ever heard that dude, Charles Stanley. I don't even know if that dude's still alive. But he had a pretty big fucking church. I mean, it was no Joel Osteen Stadium church, but it was a big-ass church. That dude made so much money.
I went to a giant-ass church in Atlanta, Georgia, a Church of God. That's where the major church is of the Church of God, which I went to a Church of God church, but for a little while, I was non-denominational, though. That's what I was. I went to a non-denominational church. But that church in Atlanta was fucking huge, man. It was huge. It was almost the size of Missy's cleavage. Almost.
For a second, I thought you were going to be like, it was almost the size of Mississippi, and you just went right to the cleavage.
Yeah, Mrs. Cleavage. Which Mrs. Cleavage and the Mississippi River have a lot in common. I wished I could see her shower. Just once. I would drink the dribbles of the water off the tub.
Ew.
Ew.
Please, my tub is clean. Yeah. It doesn't look like eggheads.
Oh my god, it was like black.
Yeah.
Like a film.
It was horrible. I was actually in the studio at DP the night that tub was discovered. And it was pretty. I think I may have been the first one to say, "God damn, look at that tub," because it had yank on it. It was like just.
That was a film. That was a crusted up, caked on film.
Yeah.
You needed like one of those fucking. What are those spatula things that you like get the crap off with?
If you have to give your bathtub a bath, something's up.
Dude.
I'm just saying. Your ass are nasty.
I can't, like, if I rarely take baths, but if I'm going to, if I see it's like got that kind of like dark shit on the bottom, I can't even do it. I have to clean the motherfucker first. I don't know how he was even sitting in it.
Just imagine.
I don't want to.
Shanty for Christ.
No, already no.
Setting in a bathtub, right?
Oh,
all the water drains out of the bathtub, and then when she starts to sit up, because you know that tub makes a noise when you ass in the tub. Just think about all that.
no.
Did you have to paint it so vividly? Like, holy shit, man.
I mean, dimples in the bathtub. I mean, yeah. You know there'd be a ring just where she said, like a ring just of like fungi. She's got toe fungus in her ass, though. That's pretty bad.
Oh god.
A trench foot.
Trench foot. Her vagina looks like the footprint of a Sasquatch.
Ugh.
Oh my, you're fired,
I was
Pimps.
just thinking about how that would work. It's so awful.
Just disgusting.
You know that bitch wipes back to front.
Like a bowl full of blackened. It's like a bowl full of burnt cottage cheese.
Ew, come on. Oh. Can we get another disavowables, please?
A bowl full of burnt cottage cheese. I tickle myself. Oh.
Glad you're pleased. I threw up in my mouth a little bit, but I'm glad you're pleased.
Her vagina will give you chemical burns.
Did you look up blue waffle yet, Missy?
No, I don't want to. I refuse. You guys have painted this so vividly that I think I don't need to look at it.
But what if it's not actually as bad?
Shanny's got a rainbow waffle.
Still all set. I don't want to.
Green.
Blue waffles are horrible. They're probably one of the most disgusting things you can look at, really.
I'm doing this.
We're getting a live reaction.
Yes.
This is rare in 2020 to get a brand new reaction to blue waffle.
Yeah. I can't believe there's people out there that hasn't seen it yet.
Because I don't want to look at this. Like, nothing in me has ever wanted to look at this. Oh, fuck.
Pretty bad, ain't it?
No, why? Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
It's pretty rough.
Oh, no, that's icky. That's really...
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's disgusting, dude. It's fucked up.
That's enough of that.
It gives you nightmares, man. I did not fire him. He just didn't show up. He didn't show up, so I canceled his ass.
Yeah.
He said
that he had to leave early, but he didn't say that he wasn't going to show.
He left really fucking early then.
Yeah, he just didn't even show. Fuck it. And since
Nick is supposed to be here.
Nick's supposed to be here, but it doesn't look like he's showing it. That's okay. We'll do it. We're probably going to go an hour and a half anyway today. I had that, and so yeah.
We're gonna try to do a Throwdown Thursday today. We still doing that?
We can do a few. Yeah, I've been forgetting the last 2 or 3 weeks to do that actually.
I reminded you last week.
Yeah, but we had such a good show going on last week. I didn't want to.
We did.
Yeah, we had a really good show last week. So
that's true.
I'm in the car right now with a school official. Oh, I just got that message from.
He's probably listening. Well, hurry your butt up.
That's okay. If shit happens, shit happens.
We should try to convince him to let us on the phone with the school officials, and then Pimpmunk can say something horrible.
And his daughter take it away. That's fine. His daughter's.
Oh my god, I love that picture that someone drew of fucking Shabisky and Pimp making out. I retweeted that one.
The thing about it is, if you notice, that's just all that it was. They took Paul out of the picture and put Shabisky in it.
I did notice it looked just like the same angle from the video.
It's so beautiful.
It was. Yes, I want some ice cream.
What?
Grape acid. I want some ice cream.
Okay. Potatoes are brown.
Does grape ice cream exist?
Probably. It's probably grape sherbet.
No, I don't want sherbet. I want grape fucking ice cream, like black cherry ice cream.
It might exist. Hell, I don't know.
I don't know. Google it. I'm sure probably not in America.
I've never ate grape ice cream, but I would.
I don't know. I like grape. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like sour grape. Like.
According to this, there is grape ice cream.
There's a whole article on why it's impossible to find grape ice cream.
Really? Other people have had this plight?
Yeah.
Well, oh, that's raspberry, black raspberry.
There's a support group out there for people who can't find grape ice cream.
All right, this is some fascinating stuff here. Basically, grapes have high water content, which is why eating them is an easy way to stay hydrated. But it also means when you freeze them to make ice cream, they turn into icy chunks. So basically, it just kind of doesn't work.
Why can't you just take grape flavoring like they do with candy?
Yeah, I don't know. These people are assholes.
Yeah, that's true. People are assholes. Like people who are supposed to be co-hosts of the show and don't show up.
And then don't message you and don't answer their text messages.
Those are assholes.
It was probably an accident.
Yeah, probably an accident. The greatest my ass. By the way, there will be a show tomorrow if nothing bad happens. The last 2 Fridays, one Friday, Booleanenator got sick. He had some migraines, and last Friday my dog died, and so what tragedy shall fall upon us tomorrow? Stay tuned and find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Rocky Road ice cream is pretty fucking decent.
I don't know if I've ever actually eaten Rocky Road ice cream.
It's pretty decent.
You sure?
But my favorite ice cream is probably black walnut. It's simple.
Is, fucking bubblegum, but I haven't seen it in years.
Bubblegum?
Bubblegum ice cream is good as fuck. It's so good.
I'm not sure if I've ever had bubblegum.
I'm not a huge regular flavor person.
Do you have Cold Stone Creamery out there?
Oh
my god, it's the best damn ice creamery. But
well, I imagine they have some in some parts. Like there's probably one in Tupelo.
There's this one by UConn, the big college out here. I'm pretty sure they probably do it everywhere, at every Cold Stone, but they have one of those big cold fucking stones, and they put it on there and they mix in whatever they want.
Yeah, that's why they call it Cold Stone.
Yeah, it's just so I could just go in there stone and watch it.
I have been to one though. That when I was doing all the traveling and stuff, I've been to one. So yeah, it's pretty good too. You can get that flat ass. Ain't that what the flat ice cream? It's really pretty fucking good.
I think in I don't know if it's in Colorado or someplace, but I saw
Colorado.
They were adding weed into it.
You should live in Colorado. Bring more mountains there.
I think they've got enough.
Yeah,
I do want to leave the East Coast though. I'm pretty over it.
Yeah. See, when I was growing up, my mom was big on making homemade ice cream. Yeah.
Really? I've never made homemade.
Oh, have you not? And see, we did it now they got these electrical, machines that do it. It's pretty much, but these are the churn. You churn that shit yourself, right?
Yeah.
You do that, and it's good.
Really?
Yeah, you ever had snow cream?
No.
Go out and get fresh snow and make ice cream out of it.
We've had snow cones with fresh snow.
Yeah.
Just put snow cone flavoring on it.
Yeah. You make ice cream out of it. It's pretty good.
We used to have
a snow cone thing.
Almost looked like a hamster ball when you throw the ice in there. You'd mix it around there forever and turn it into ice cream.
I've seen that too. This is the ones that we had when I was a kid was kind of like a butter churn in a way, but it was, just. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. That's some good shit. Fresh made butter.
Yeah, I've had it once, and it was really fucking good.
Fresh made Amish butter, man. Fucking raw. Amish cheese. Oh, dog.
What do you think the Amish people are thinking of these riots?
Some of them have supported them, actually. I don't know how they found out, but they were there.
They're
their buggies.
Yeah.
There's actually, strangely enough, a lot of Amish people. They come through here a lot. Like anytime I go to the Greyhound station around here, there's always Amish people there.
We've got a big Amish community in Pontotoc. And here's the thing about it, dude. I've met a lot of Amish people traveling, like, because a lot of them take Greyhounds and stuff, right? And they're really cool. But I also met this one. It wasn't the Amish. It was the other one. What are the Mennonites or whatever the fuck they call?
Yeah, I think it's the Mennonites.
Yeah, well, this dude, him and his wife and his baby was there at the bus station. And I was talking to him. They escaped. Because he had his daughter. It was his newborn baby. He said for years he treated his wife like she was nothing, like she had to walk behind him and stuff like that. He said once his baby, he seen his little girl. He said that he told me, he said, I will never put my baby girl through that and let her have to be treated like that, like like she's beneath. Man,
I hope he started treating his wife better.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure the way he was acting, his baby girl just changed his world.
Kids will do that too. Yeah. Kids have a profound effect on people.
I think he was a Mennonite or whatever. I'm not sure exactly. He may have been just regular Amish, but the way he talks, because I think Mennonites are like really even stricter than Amish people.
I think so.
Why is that? Why do they take Greyhounds? Like, are there some of them that have some leniency on what kind of technology they can use, or?
I don't know. I really don't know. But they will. They'll take that. I've seen them on trains.
I think it's probably just easier to do that to get to the bus station and get out than it is to like get a car and get out themselves.
Fair enough,
yeah. And a lot of them take trains too. I've seen a lot of them on Amtrak's and stuff. I've even seen a couple on planes.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
They're always like around here, like I said, they're at the Greyhound station, but the Greyhound station is like in the middle of like a really ghetto area. So you'll see like these thug ass dudes like sharing cigarettes with the Amish people, and they're always like getting along. It's so funny to watch.
Yeah, dude. That's I told a story one time. All right, go ahead.
I think everyone just see the Amish as like completely innocent.
But they're not.
I know, but I think it's just like a stereo. Like they look at and they think like, wow, they don't use electricity. They live, like everyone is just kind of curious and thinks that they're just innocent people, even though they're not innocent people.
Well, that was the story. I was at a bus station in Birmingham. I think it was in Birmingham. But anyways, it was me, an Amish guy, this hooker-looking chick, a thug guy. We were all standing around in a circle having a cigarette, and I was like, "This is a fucking joke."
Oh God!
Yeah.
A white guy, a black guy, an Amish guy, and a hooker. We're all standing outside having a cigarette.
I say, dude, this happened. This happened too. When I was in West Hollywood in LA, I was sitting on a bench. This big, tall tranny sat beside me, transgender person. And then this big Arnold Schwarzenegger looking motherfucker sat on the other side of me. And I'm this big, fat, white country boy. And I look at both of them and I'm like, this is a joke. And when I said it out loud. And they both busted out laughing. I was like, a fat guy, muscled up dude, and a transgender chick walked in the bar. Boom. It was funny. I love West Hollywood, by the way, because all the freaks are in West Hollywood. All of them. Every freak on the planet is right there in one place. And I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
It sounds like fun.
I enjoyed staying in West Hollywood. I really did.
Hollywood was a cool place, but I was like anxious the whole time I was there. I just felt like something bad was going to happen at any moment. And I don't know why.
I was like, yeah. I was like, it's like I was standing outside smoking a cigarette outside my hotel, and the way it was, the way this hotel was, this big ass hotel, but you stand right there on the main sidewalk basically, and just a bunch of people walk up by, and like I had like two people ask me where like these certain restaurants were, and I'm like, they picked the fat guy to ask where restaurants at. Like I'm gonna know where the fuck. I'm a visitor too. I mean, it's like 2 blocks down, but still, I Yeah, it's bad. Ask the fat guy where the fucking restaurant's at.
I was gonna ask you, what is the best food you've had on the road? Like the absolute hands down best.
That's a good question.
It is a good question because I've had a lot of good food. I really have. Dookie Chase in New Orleans.
What is that?
It's a restaurant.
Obviously, but I mean, what did you eat there?
Country soul food.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
It's just good. They had all kinds of shit. They had these sausages there. Oh my god, it's a buffet. It's very expensive too. Like it's a real well-known restaurant in New Orleans, by the way. It's famous, like 100 years old or something. I don't know if it's that old, but it's a black-owned business. And God Almighty, their food was fucking phenomenal. So yeah, of all the places I've ate all over the American stuff, Dookie Chase was without a doubt the best. What's up, Nick?
Hey, sorry about that.
How you doing?
No worries.
As soon as I sat down to jump on the call, I got a call from one of my daughter's school people. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Is everything fine? Did she set anything on fire? No? Okay, good. All right.
Well, they're actually going to school there?
Well, she's doing the online school. Like the rest of the kids are all on basically like University of Phoenix online middle school now.
Yeah.
So this generation's doomed. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got my kids. I've got a freshman and a sophomore, right? And they're both in the advanced classes, but they're in 2 different grades when they were at the school. Right now, they are doing the exact same homework.
What I love, because I talk with their counselor pretty regularly, and so they've been trying to do Zoom classes in some grades, and apparently these teachers, we might call them boomers. Well, they're like, one of the kids in her grade hijacked the call and took control, and this teacher had no idea how to undo it, and he actually recorded video because the kid started freaking out because his parent, his dad or something, was in the background, and he was explaining to the teacher how to take control back. Kid's freaking out no, don't tell him, no.
I think that's what, a lot of the teachers. My kids said every time that they've tried to, there's absolutely no control. No control whatsoever.
I don't imagine.
Goofing off.
Well, they've had that, and I guess it's hilarious because I watched my daughter do an hour of math, right? And then the school comes around it seems a problem with the system that none of the work that the kids are doing is uploading. I'm like, you lucky. I had to make shit up to get out of doing homework when I was a kid, and you just get to this pandemic bullshit comes around, and now you ain't even got to try.
Yeah.
Sure.
My kid told me they get after the final grades come out and school is over, they're given an extra 2 weeks to hand in anything that they've missed to get their grades to come up. And I was like, how does that make sense? If they're
exactly.
What? So school's not over then, because you get 2 more weeks to do more shit.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I'm just waiting for him to come up with one of the teenage boys jumped up and showed his ass or dick. That's all I want to know.
I'm sure it's already happened.
It has to have happened.
Yes, I would have been that teenage boy.
I'm sure you would have.
That bastard just running up problems for everybody.
I
can see it.
Yeah, dude. I love it. I actually mooned the whole lunchroom one time. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Because I was outside the lunchroom and these big ass windows there, and I stuck my ass cheek to the window. They tried to figure out forever who it was. Somebody snitched on me.
Oh, fucker.
Yeah.
That's usually how they find out somebody snitches.
I think it's a worthwhile lesson for the kids, though. I think you could be not even a scared straight. You'd be like, don't worry, kids. Fuck up all you like. Worst thing that'll happen, you'll become a YouTuber.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the big problem with me doing it was I was 36 at the time. Yeah. So. But I'm so stupid.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, why not?
Speaking of asshole teenagers, my kid took off on me again last night. He was at his girlfriend's, right? And I get a call from her at like 11 o'clock, like, Alex is gone. And I was like, what do you mean Alex is gone? And she was like, I took a shower and I came out and he's gone. I was like, is he outside? And she's like, no, I looked there. I was like, is he in the front? And she's like, no, I looked there. I'm like, all right, I'll go look for him. Because she only lives like not even like maybe a mile and a half from me. It's just up the road. So he can't be very far in between us. So I'm going through all the things, and I get a call from my other kid saying Alex is here at the house. And I'm like, okay. So I come home and I walk in the door and I literally just go like this, like, what the fuck are you doing? And he's like, I thought you were coming. I was sitting outside for 15 minutes and I thought you were going to be picking me up. And I was like, I told her you could sleep over. She was in the shower and I didn't know, so I left. And I was like, okay, but why are you screaming at me? I'm screaming at you because you're screaming at me. It's like, I'm not screaming at you. Like, calm the fuck down. That's it, I'm leaving. And he leaves and he goes back to her house. And I'm like, I hate
John avoided that. John avoided those kind of problems by just leaving bastards all around the world and never getting back in touch with the mom. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I got a kid who's just about to graduate high school. One day I might meet him.
Yeah, I'm the father of the proud father of many abortions.
Christ.
Yeah, it's like here, like I'm showing up late. Shab's apparently been canceled.
Yeah.
Marshall's shaking his head at you like the fuck is wrong with this guy. Yeah, it sounds you know, fuck it, like vodka before noon. Why not?
Hey man, Shab had to get his carpet cleaned. It's a perfectly reasonable explanation.
Yeah, but he said he was going to have to leave a little early in the show because carpet cleaning guys are coming. And I literally just got a message from him saying he'll be here in about 30 minutes.
So what is that a euphemism for then is what I'm asking.
I asked him, did you get too many cummies on your carpet? And he said it was from me and Pimpish's asshole all the time.
Yeah, he's going to be here in like 30 minutes, which I said today at the beginning of the show I was only going to do an hour and a half show. So he's going to come in by the time I'm in the show.
Yeah. Well, like it's a scammer killer says it should say aborted, not canceled. That's Shab's been aborted.
Yes.
Yeah, we should abort Shab. We really should. It doesn't really add anything anyways.
You know, you should feel lucky though, man. I could barely get a guest on my show. You got your own Carl Pilkington here. You know? Minus the accent.
Dude, booking is one of the hardest things about doing this shit. It really is.
Oh, that's why I don't even bother trying anymore. Like these days, like I don't even fuck with YouTubers for the most part. It's just like, hey, can I get an actual stand-up comic to fill time? I can. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I would have done it. I would have done your show last night, but I was already.
Oh, you didn't miss nothing on that one. I was like. I was dead to the fucking world, to be honest. And I'm like, and you know the feeling, John, when you're like, I don't want to do this. And you sit down and you get it done badly. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Although I am still bucking. I'm getting Nick LaValle on soon. And yeah, he's like, he won Last Comic Standing. And he's been like, what kind of shit do we like? He's thinking like, is this like a normal press thing or like a normal talk? And I'm like, no. Do you have a Yelp account? You're fine. They still haven't kicked me off. I've been reviewing places I've never been on Yelp. Yeah, it's like showing
I
up
watched
just like
some of the comments that you were leaving under things. I've
random
never
ass,
been more entertained in my life.
random ass burger joints. Like I'm pretty sure they're racist. I mean, I think I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they maybe didn't like me because me, but they, the burgers were great though. Racism aside, 4 stars.
There's some Yelp reviewers though that make me absolutely want to find these people and beat them up because they actually think they're goddamn top-notch 5-star critics.
Yeah.
Of course.
And it's just like, shut the fuck up. You're talking about McDonald's, bro. Come on.
Yeah, it's like you are not review of the week.
Yeah. Chill.
I want to sign in to see if I can actually put the Morning Wood as a reviewable business on Yelp. just bring you to that next level. You can be Michelin rated.
There you go. I like those tires.
Absolutely perfect. There's a bright future on the internet for you yet, my son. Because you get words wrong and stuff. What is it? Actually, like I had a ball the other day though with like all these riots going on. Like when you live in New Hampshire, and I'm sure it's kind of similar down where you live. There's like a lot of dumb fucking white people with really dumb fucking opinions.
Yes.
And they all have Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm amazed I'm still allowed on there just for like, I mean, when I saw a comment section after like we had our own Black Lives Matter rally where like it was a New Hampshire thing too. They like, we did it once so that we could say we did it. Everyone got to see their black friend, the one that lives in Manchester. It's great. And then there's like all these people like, oh, these are so disrespectful. Like, get out of the street. And I'm like, I am sorry your DoorDash is going to be late for a bit of social upheaval. I swear to Christ, there are enough bath salts in this comment section to convince half of Florida to eat the faces off the other half of Florida.
So what they did here was in the highway.
Oh, look,
they did their riot.
Shab's in the fucking chat.
Now, how fucking
piece of
distasteful, stupid is that? If he comes, don't show up in the chat room like that. If you're not gonna be, it's fucking retarded. I want to beat him up.
You wouldn't be canceled if you'd actually show up. You still can.
Get in here, you dummy.
Every time I've been on lately, Pimp just sounds like a disappointed father.
I am
so upset.
I am, dude. If I was his father, I'd go to prison. I'd kill him. I'd fuck that boy up, dude. He.
It's like, did you abuse this child when he was young? No. He was born this retarded. Don't worry about it.
His dad had sex with his mom a lot when she was pregnant. Let me tell you. I'm just saying. That boy got some indentions in his head. I'm just saying.
It's like he grow. He's just showing up like you're like what is it, like the oh fuck, what's that movie? The Elephant? Not the Elephant Man. It's the one with Cher and her son's all fucked up in the face.
Mask.
Oh, Mask. Yeah. Except instead of like having a giant balloon face, he's just got a bunch of dick-shaped indents on his forehead.
I love that. What's that one?
Those are some irregular cheekbones you got there, son.
It's just pitiful, man. He's just.
He's the greatest.
That boy came out like a mushroom stamp. This is fucked up.
Greatest.
I love how this is just like it's a defined portion of the show now. It's like a segment. Like shit, hey everybody, it's time for shitting on Shab. Whoa, bam, 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 bam.
Every day. It gives you so much material, though. I mean, it's just like it's like Donald Trump. You know, you'll always have material as long as Donald Trump's the president. You're always going to have material as long as Shabisky breathes.
Just ask Shab's opinion about something. Find out if he has one. You'll be let down, but amused at the same time, no matter what happens.
He's the greatest.
What?
See, all I've got is Jables. Like, I've got Jables Boogly I can occasionally make fun of, but eventually he catches on to the fact that I'm being a little unfair, and he calls me on it.
Yeah, but Shabisky never catches on. That's the thing.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You're lucky. You're Carl Pilkington.
Yeah,
it's much more Pilkington than mine.
He's too much of a Garfield kid to realize. Oh, by the way, if you don't know what a Garfield kid is, you remember the little Garfields that used to be on everybody's windows back in the day? Yeah. Well, that's what the little retards looked on the little bus, the Garfield bus, as I called it. They was always stuck to the window.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
See, you're gonna make a hate crime out of me. I swear to fuck. Like I used to do this thing. I had these really fucking awful neighbors. And they got you ever like known people and you think they're cool and then like gradually they get worse and worse and then they start impressing you with how fucking terrible they really are. Like wow,
Missy.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, so she has the girl next door had this nonverbal autistic son, right? And I'd hear him screaming all day and all night, and then I'd hear her screaming back because if there's one thing that works on autistic people, it's like loud noises. They love that shit.
Our guns work too.
Yeah. Well, so like I was driving the kid to his speech therapy class and I liked him. She's like, he's going to bite you and kick you and all this shit. And I'm like, and none of that ever happened. And then I ended up I'm like, yeah, like people like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Oh, I got a tard cart. This kid. Fuck. I mean, no, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm tard cart and I'm short busing it. I'm like, dry. Yeah, it's a fucking Accord, but you know, it's still a short bus. And I'm like, wow, I'm an awful human being. And then I find out more about them, and I'm like, well, I've got a long way to go. It's sort of like reading Bukowski when you're depressed. You're like, well, I thought I was a piece of shit, but I apparently got a lot of work left to put into that.
Damn.
It's hard.
Fuck, marry, kill. Shabisky, Shanny, or Brett Keane. Well, kill me.
Volunteers as tribute.
just dead me. Missy.
What?
You have big breasts.
Yes, I know.
Where's your boy, man? Where's he at?
He was in the chat a second ago.
That really pissed me off when I seen him in the chat. I want to stab him when I seen him in the chat.
He's the greatest.
There's no quarter given. It just goes right to, I want to stab this fucking kid.
I do. I really
Sometimes
do.
he just really makes Pimp mad.
He does.
Well, I just love you're setting a new bar for me because I'm thinking like, man, I clearly can't book guests or keep co-hosts anymore. Like, I wonder, is it something about me? And then you're like, I want to stab this fucking kid. He'll be back on the show tomorrow. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, it's like I'll insult my people in the chat room and they'll tip me for
it. Yeah, that's true.
I try that, but, you know, everybody needs a Larry Kubiak to show up. Like, here's $50.
There he is.
Japanese death metal.
Shab,
what's
get
up,
in
Josh?
here and stop making me look bad because I keep sticking up for you and you're not in here yet.
Piece of shit. Can't even be bothered to show up to your own show even though I was a half hour late. Don't bring up how late I was, Shab. I'm not a regular here.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of shit. Don't give a shit about your job, do you? You don't pay him, do you, Pimp?
Thank
Christ, no. Yeah, I was gonna.
I have paid him. That's why I stopped.
That's why I stopped. He's getting what he earns here.
My wife has started trolling me. We'll be sitting around and she'll be like, I'm the greatest. I'm like, you better stop right now. Don't say that.
I have found myself saying that it was an accident more often than I care to admit.
Just look at your significant other. Honey, have you ever fucked a goat?
I figured out. Yeah.
Greatest of all time, you piece of shit. I thought you loved me.
I figured out why Shabby says it was an accident all the time. Because that was literally the first words he heard.
It's like I didn't mean it.
Man, were you drinking? It was an accident.
It's like when he popped out, they're just like,
it was an accident.
I don't know who you fucked, ma'am, but it did not work out.
They tried to shove it back in.
Exactly.
It won't go.
He said they're still cleaning my dirty carpets.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm a doctor, not a veterinarian.
Yeah. Shabby's probably fucking watching cartoons.
I just love for all the shit we've been talking about Shab being born, like none of it's been aimed at his mom, who I'm sure is a lovely woman.
She's a nice lady.
It's just Shab that sucks.
Yeah.
But you gotta think, like, he was the sperm that won. Think of what it could have been.
True.
There's a bunch of Nobel laureates racing alongside him.
Yeah, the smart ones are slow.
You watch though, like, you know, he's gonna like somehow this dude's gonna win like the Pulitzer in like 2 or 3 years, and we're all gonna be like, how the fuck did that happen? Pimpmunk.
He doesn't.
Why did you not exploit him more?
Shabby doesn't even know what the Pulitzer is.
That's why it'll be such a surprise when he wins it.
He's gonna win a fucking award on his thesis of why the Vietnam War came before the Civil War. He really, because we asked him which war came first, and he said Vietnam War.
He did. He did.
We asked him about I think 4 different wars, and the Civil War is actually towards the top.
I started feeling a little bad a moment ago. I don't now.
Yeah.
Let us continue dumping on this man.
He's a good kid, and there's other things I could probably compliment him on, but
I won't be bothered.
I won't try.
Like, he's got some qualities. Like what? Nah, I ain't got time for that.
He can't wait to be Oh, finally, money music. $1. First donation ever. Well, thank you.
Look at that. See,
Come
I show up and I make you money.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Fucking rich now.
Exactly. You can get 3/4 of a taquito at a Circle K.
I swear for a second, I expected it to be a donation from Shabisky.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, time to pay it back, Shab, huh?
He should pay me. For putting up with his shit.
Why is it? David is using a device that could record or broadcast this call. Thank you, Skype. I was worried that this call might be broadcast. Skype was letting me know. Fantastic. Some quality customer service right there.
Only the best from Skype.
Exactly. It's like when I get a Microsoft update and it's like, this might fuck your computer up. You'll probably hate it. I'm like, well, at least you know your market.
Yeah, we're about to make it not better.
Yeah. The same thing happened with the OBS update. They're like, hey, we updated OBS. I'm like, oh, fuck. You hired Microsoft employees, didn't you? I can tell nothing works now.
Really?
Yeah, thank you.
Look at that.
Exactly, PTM, $1. And you forgot a 0, PT.
Actually, I think that's more than I made last night. So congrats.
I think PT forgot a 0 on that 3 and 0. He meant to put 300.
You know.
I wish it showed up last night, though. Last night was Florida Man at the show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I figured that, I had my Hawaiian shirt, and I needed to put sunglasses on so no one could see the bags under my eyes, or the dead look and the dead expression in my face. And Yeah, I just realized though that like we've got a pandemic going on. We got all this racial tension and civil unrest and all this. The one thing we can always count on is Florida Man, because not only did one of them, like, I don't know if you caught this story. There's a Florida man apparently let a 12-year-old girl drive his Jeep 85 miles an hour because he wanted to be a cool dad, even though he's not her dad. And he was a little drunk, so he needed a designated driver. And then, well, then on the side of that, though, there was one guy who was an absolute fucking hero. He stripped naked at a flea market. Tried to fight someone. Tried to steal a car, I think. Then tried to make out with. Oh yeah, he tried to make out with an old lady, like an 85-year-old lady. Yeah, before and it was like it was all in the period of 45 minutes.
I'm not gonna read all that.
Something about you canceled. You couldn't resist Shaniqua's lust anymore. You like fucking your anal hole with a neon pink spiked police baton toy. Just admit it.
He could still
the weirdest Black Lives Matter solidarity post I've ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all great right there. Oh, Missy, what are we doing the second hour?
We eat the man.
We eat the man. That's when I tell you to give us money, and you do so. In the description below, Missy has a Patreon. She shows up, so she gets a shout out. Please give her a few bucks for the work she does here. She'd much appreciate it. Booleanenator also has a Patreon, our producer man. Please throw him a few bucks. Not going to promote Shabby's because he didn't show up. I have a Patreon, a Streamlabs, and a direct link to PayPal. If you want a tip, I appreciate it muchly if you do. Muchly is the word now. I just thought of it. It's mine. Muchly.
Holy shit.
It's done. That's it. And we're only going like an hour and a half today, so yeah.
Oh, every time I come on, you're like, I'm going to cut this show short because I can't stand this cunt.
No, it's actually, yeah, it's a lot of that.
No. Yeah, I fucking hate you. What can I say?
Yeah.
I just actually check your fucking Twitter DMs in a moment though, because I think this might be up your fucking alley. I'll send it to you now. Yeah, well, like I said, like, you know, I'm trying to like hang out with more like actual comedians and less YouTube scum. And well, yeah, Ricky Glore though is apparently like looking for people to help basically create the Daily Show meets Sesame Street. So,
wow,
Puppets?
You look like a felt puppet already, John. I think it's perfect for you.
I used to have a puppet. It was I used to bring him on the show sometimes, and I'd bring my DP, but.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I got rid of that puppet because it was a black puppet and his name was K3, you know, Kenneth Keyshawn Kennedy, get it, KKK. That was his name, and it was yeah.
Fat guy from the South making slightly racist puppet shows. Maybe I regret sending you that DM right now. Ignore that. It doesn't need your help. It's fine.
I have a black friend, so it's okay.
I'm just.
It's true.
I watch Candace Owens. I'm cool.
But I actually do have black friends, and most of my black friends laugh at my old shit, but I don't do my old shit anymore. So yeah.
So now you don't have any of those friends left.
Yeah, they're like, tell more racist shit. No, I can't. There's people that will throw rocks to my local business.
I just found it because I actually tweeted it at Dankula. I wanted this to be a mad lad, but yeah, naked Florida man accused of bizarre crime spree that included trying to kiss an elderly woman. I read this on the show last night. So 23-year-old LaHorace Pickett Jr. came in at about 11:15, and he came in from a diner inside the T&W flea market in Pensacola, where witnesses reported that he jumped on a coin machine while kicking and punching. It then went to the ground where he exposed himself and started screaming, "Call the cops, the dead are rising." From there, he jumped on a customer's shoulders and attacked a worker who was behind the counter, grabbing her and punching her when she pushed him away. He was chased out of the diner. He then stripped naked and stole somebody's Chevrolet Sonic.
Okay.
Damn.
Along with his clothes, Pickett also left behind a bag containing a pistol.
Huh.
What the fuck?
11:35 a.m. a call came in from an elderly woman who lives a few blocks away who said Pickett approached her in the stolen car, grabbed her hair, and tried to kiss her, then picked up a piece of concrete and threatened to kill her. Deputies said Pickett then tried to break into an RV on the property and ended up throwing a brick during a confrontation with the man who lives inside.
Hey man, what are you in for?
Oh, thanks,
James. This sounds like PCP in my opinion.
Well, no, actually, no, it's worse than that because the backpack he left at the RV incident contained a throwing star, handgun ammunition, and a bag of synthetic marijuana.
That explains it.
That's normal.
That
Our
explains
buddy
it.
Spice.
Well, if you don't have a throwing star in your backpack, something's wrong with you.
That's true.
That's just being prepared. I was a Boy Scout, and they taught me to be prepared for anything.
Never know when you're gonna get attacked by ninjas. Fuck.
Do you know how many times I've had to deploy throwing stars in a traffic incident?
Damn. I mean, there's ninjas out there, people.
Not even ninjas. Fucking CRV drivers. Those fucking people need to get shipped with something, and it's not going to happen on its own. No one's going to get stabbed by osmosis on my highways. I've got to put the effort in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if you meet a ninja in traffic, getting your ass whooped by a bad driver is fuck. It hurts. All right?
Wasn't there a Florida man story that we told once about a guy who thought he was a dog or something, and he tried to take a bite out of the police cruiser?
Yes,
he's McGruff the crime dog.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he was taking a bite out of criminal justice.
We read that article here on the show one day. It was a black dude. He was on bath salts, I do believe. And he bit the tire of the cop car, and then tried to bite the bumper.
I like how he was unsuccessful in one of his attempts. You know?
I didn't get that fucking rubbery thing, but that fucking metal piece there, I'm gonna eat that fucking thing.
The goddamn power of Florida man. It's like, you know, if anyone's ever told you like you can do anything you set your mind to, just believe in yourself. Florida man was listening the entire time. He's like, I can do all of these things. But yeah, I think now is a good time with everything that's going on in the world. It's a good time to reflect on how, you know, Florida man never lets us down. We always know. It's like I said on my own show, too. I stand by this. And you watch your local news because it's true. Walmarts are the Florida embassy for every other state. Like, you get Florida man activity only in the parking lot of Walmart in, like, fucking Poughkeepsie, you know? Yeah. And it's fantastic because he keeps us stable. He lets us know that the world doesn't always have to change. Sometimes it's always just going to be the same forever. Never change.
Marsh, quit fucking with your camera, bro.
Someone decided to unplug the modem that was working perfectly fine, I guess. So now I'm on my phone.
Oh no.
Oh my God. There are changing background effects in Skype.
Yes, they are.
This is retarded. Skype, you're not Zoom. Stop trying to be Zoom, Skype.
They're trying, man. They're Zoom's taking a lot of their customers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that. Look, I got a fucking bad thing behind me.
That's a fucking. What is that? A crack-headed bat?
It
looks like a fucking bat had sexual relations with a possum.
It sounds like a ball sack.
Looks like
a ball sack with eyeballs.
Like Shabisky's grandmother.
It also looks like you're melting into it slightly. It's kind of weird, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome, isn't it? Hey, look, I'm gonna
It's
get that
hugging you.
gritty urban feel going on. Why is that flipped around? That's wrong. Fuck you. That's incorrect. But hey, everybody, welcome to the Morning Wood. It's basically just me discovering Skype.
Oh my God! Look who shows up at
You
this
got a
time.
lot of nerve.
What? What's that fucking bullshit behind? Someone take that down.
No, that's
Someone take that down. What's that about? What's that
That's
bullshit?
Kermit.
No.
Cancel, Shabby.
I'm the greatest. Can't cancel the greatest.
Ah, there we go. Candyland. Why is it?
Yes.
I don't understand.
Yeah, why can't I get a cool background like him? What the
That's
fuck?
because you suck. Nobody wants you to be in Candyland.
Nobody
It's my
wants you to be
my
anywhere.
thing.
What? Pimp, you missed me. That's what Missy said. She messaged me and said
Shabisky
you
is-
missed me.
Shabisky is proof. Shabisky is proof that clothes hangers don't work.
Yeah, actually, Dirtman's saying he wants to see the clean carpet, Shab.
Yeah, prove it. Prove it.
Yeah,
Prove it.
that
Yeah.
motherfucker got no clean carpet.
Real,
He
like
was
you got to
sucking-
put up.
carpet.
Shut up about
He
that.
was getting his monthly visit from Uncle Penis.
Like, don't you guys know carpet cleaning is a euphemism? Like, when did you learn the word euphemism?
Shabisky still don't understand what the clothes hanger joke was.
It's about abortion. Shut up, Pimp. before I beat you up.
Portions? I'm talking about hanging your shirt up. It's wrinkly.
Oh.
This is a pro-life stream. Thank you very much.
Everyone Biden. Is that what it says?
I'm
I
glad
just
y'all
look left,
fuckers
like,
just
I've
want
been
to.
here a lot longer than you
I'm
have.
glad
I
y'all
know.
are just fucking up my visuals with your bad backgrounds. What the fuck is that behind you, miss?
Wait.
What is going
Oh,
on there?
It's one of those eggs.
It's a
Oh,
Tide
it's
cream
Tide.
egg. It's a Tide cream egg.
Ooh, looks yummy.
Yeah. Eat that.
Yeah, give me some of that. That's yummy.
Yeah.
And my breath
Hello?
smells better.
I love how, like, for all of us though who got green screens and now like Skype and Zoom are just like, no, we can make that shit on the fly. Don't worry. Like, oh,
Yeah, but it's not
Thank-
good, though.
Yeah,
thank you
it's
for
a
taking
little.
care of my entire goddamn living room, you piece of shit.
Oh, Tide
I
cream
was
eggs.
supposed to send this vodka off in the mail, and instead I'm drinking it. I'm gonna
Just
find
tell
a way.
them it was an accident. It'll be
Yeah.
okay.
So
I
you
should-
had like, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I should send just like what's left. Whoa, it disappears on screen. That's crazy. And
Change
just
it.
send what's left. Just be like, it's not that I don't care. It's just that I had other priorities.
The store was closed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I couldn't get Popov vodka after 6 p.m. Sorry about that.
It's a Shabisky.
What's that?
Do you know the difference between I'm going to have to leave early and being late?
Hold on, I'm trying to light my joint, Pimp. Hold on.
The face he's making at you right now is not a happy one.
I gotta say, I'm starting to like lean on Team Shabisky here, just because, you know, he looks enthused to be here, Pimp. And this is
Well,
your
he
show.
should be.
I'm the greatest.
Motherfucker ain't wanted nowhere else. And why are you using that goddamn torch for a joint? It doesn't make
What?
sense.
What do you mean? I'm just trying to light it, bro.
What
Here, I'll use
torch?
my other torch.
What torch?
All right, we got it. I think it's
Yeah.
lit now.
This is
got
effectively
it lit.
welded. There's some
What the hell
spot
is
welding
that thing, Pimp?
going on? There we go.
That's a little bitch lighter, bro.
I love you, Chef.
Motherfucker brings out a goddamn welder. There's a lot of joint. It's fucking ridiculous.
What? I was just trying to make sure I get it right.
Just trying to make sure the fire actually happened.
Yeah.
Fucking racist.
Yeah.
Shab, that's the thing. Like, you can start defending yourself by accusing John of being a racist.
Yeah. You're racist.
See?
Can I call you Gene? Oh. Hello. Wait, why'd this go back? Fine. What the fuck? Where's my tasty egg?
Are you done?
Yes.
Yeah, you done laughing, Missy? God.
I wasn't talking about Missy. I was talking about your retarded fucking little monkey
what?
ass.
What? What did you just call me?
Retarded monkey ass is what I called you. You baboon brain bitch.
3 B's.
Marshall like that. Anyways, how'd that go? How'd that little battle go for you last night, Shabisky?
I won.
Did you?
mean, like obviously.
Here's Missy. Here's the big thing about it. Literally before the show started, right? I told everything that he said during his part of the battle was what I said to him before the show.
Did you say that you look like a walrus before the show? I didn't recall.
So you had one thing that you didn't say. He just admitted that he had one thing that I didn't say.
No. Oh no! You just admitted that everything I said wasn't. I won. Okay, you just have a bunch of sycophants. It's just like the other fucking vote where I lost. Obviously, you guys were cheating. Okay, if it was a fair vote, I would have won. Everyone knows that, right, Marshall?
What?
You disappoint me, young man. I'm just saying.
I love
of all this time that you've spent with me, that I've been trying to teach you how to be funny, you haven't picked up not one fucking thing yet.
What? What do you mean?
Laughing at you and laughing with you is two different things, Shabby.
He's trying to take like the few laughs you get and turn them against you. Don't let him do it, Shab. Fight back. Come on.
Fuck you, pimp. I'm the greatest, okay? That's why.
See, I just started a fucking revolution on this goddamn show.
Oh, damn.
It's going to be the Morning Wood with Shab. Special guest Pimpmunk after a while.
Well, not so... I mean...
Oh, no.
Not that special.
No, I'm not special.
Oh, shit. I lit a fire under this boy. I'm sorry. I didn't...
I wish somebody would.
It's like... I've been trying to be his dad for so long. He just don't love me the way he should.
My sperm disappoints me.
Oh, damn.
I think it disappoints most people.
Yeah.
It was an accident.
I wish your mom didn't hiccup.
He said he wanted to go out for a long walk. Then you happened.
Hey, Shabby, show us your forehead. We want to see something. Yep, I see one of those indentions we were talking about earlier.
You see it?
This is like I woke up to do this show. Really? Wait, no, that's right. I was woken up by my kid's school, and then I'm like, I have to go do something that you really. I just hope social services never finds out about.
Yeah, I love it when people come on here and they get shocked by the things I say and do. I'm like, yeah, I got you.
What? I mean, is there really anybody who's going to show up at this show and be shocked by shit that you say?
They shouldn't be, because I'm pretty well known and I've been saying this shit for years.
Fucking massive racist. I mean, everybody knows it.
Yeah, dude. I don't like races.
Kentucky Derby? Fuck that shit.
Oh, speaking of a race, the NASCAR, is banning the Confederate flag.
The fuck do you have my? Never mind, Marsh. You just carry on.
That's back when you had hair.
Fuck. Yeah, that was back at Kilroy. You know that universally beloved conference we had.
Massively successful convention.
Listen, I had sex with my assistant, and then I ended up fucking one of Roaming Millennials fans.
Okay.
I'm happy with it. I think it all worked out.
I was supposed to go to that thing, but I changed my mind and didn't. Once because a convention about free speech started censoring free speech. It was like, what?
Well, because I was in such a fucking dark place at the time, and I'm friends. I'm Base Mom is like a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And she's like, we're bringing you out to this conference. I'm like, why? I have no interest in being around anyone. That's why I'm gonna get you the fuck out of New Hampshire before you blow your brains out. And I get out there. I'm like, all right, well, I guess this will be okay. It's like, oh, hello, red-haired personal assistant. I can find things for us to do. It'll be fine. Then a bird fell out of a tree. It was a good time.
Yeah.
So it all worked out for the best.
I didn't have no kids, so yeah, worked out.
Speaking of falling out of a tree, Shabby fell out of a tree the other day.
Why am I not surprised?
It was technically a bush, but still.
It's like
he was looking for a chicken walrus.
It was an elephant airplane. It was an elephant airplane he was on.
He was on a little snape hunt then?
Yeah.
Just climbed up into somebody's hedges and fell out of them.
Oh, now we know why he wanted his carpet cleaned.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Shabby, what came first? World War II or World War I?
World War One.
If you'd have got that wrong, I'd have beat the hell.
Did you see his eyes light up when he did the math on that?
Yeah, he did. But he even paused for a second.
Well, he was looking for the trick question. He was like, it's gotta be a
but the confidence with which he answered it, it was like, wait, one becomes before two. I'm pretty sure. World War I. What do I win?
Yeah, what do I win, pimp? Where's my trophy, damn it?
You get a participation trophy, son.
Yeah. I'll put it with all my other ones. This would be awesome. Fuck yeah.
I hate participation trophies.
Yeah, I could just imagine somebody having like an entire shelf full of participation trophies. Like, this is the time I showed up here, and this is when I showed up there.
This is the time I stood up when the other guys were playing basketball. It was fucking awesome.
I got this trophy as I walked by a marathon I didn't know was happening.
I participated when other people were participating, so this is my trophy. Why do you have a background on Nick and Marshall?
It's a little.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I love having fans, but there comes a point when it's little.
You just wanted to be next to you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, the worst thing is that's actually my author's fucking photo in my book.
Is it? I literally just looked up your name, and that's one of the first ones.
No, I love it because they're like, yeah, we need a photo. I'm like, oh fuck, I don't let people take those too often. All right, here's one. I look sophisticated, sitting on somebody else's Triumph motorcycle. Which, by the way, I wish I was sober enough at the time to ride that thing because it was a goddamn glorious motorcycle.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
But I was shit-faced, and it was 2 p.m. So.
What is that with your camera, by the way, Shab? I see a tabletop or something. What is that?
Where?
My God.
It's in front of your camera.
In front of your camera. Your camera, look.
Hang on. We need to narrow it down some more. There's a lot of shit in front of his camera right now, and he might think it's his own mustache.
Right here.
Yes, I think that's what they're talking about.
It's on other people's things too. You fucking stupid pimp.
No, Shabby, it's not.
It does kind of look like you put your webcam in an ashtray.
Oh, this?
Oh, God.
I figured it out.
There we go.
It's on other people's camera too, dumbass.
Good job.
Oh, there we go. Now he's bringing, like, now Marshall's bringing the real sexy up. There we go. Look at that.
Damn.
Yeah, that is sexy. Why are you why are you so close to your camera now, Shabby? Your glass was right there. Yeah, you look at my face. I don't even remember what that video was. That's from a video that I did.
That's from the one you uploaded on TJ's channel about rapes.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
You uploaded a video to TJ's channel.
I did.
Yeah.
I did a guest video on TJ's channel, and it was about my rape.
How long ago was that?
I don't know,
Like
about 2
4 or
years.
5 years.
Was it longer?
It's been a while.
Well, yeah,
I don't know.
it got me thinking. It's like, do you remember when we all used to do that? You know?
Yeah.
We were like friends with each other and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, people used to do guest videos, and they don't do it as much now.
Oh, nobody does that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I noticed like in like the YouTube world too, everyone's like hunkered down. They're like waiting for some storm to pass. So it's just like,
Yeah. It used to be cooler back in the day, way cooler. Yeah, that video was about my child rape, and I made a lot of jokes about it. And some people got mad, like, how dare you make fun of rape? It's my rape, you fucking idiot.
Joke about my own rape, like, fucking please.
Exactly. You're going to try and take a man's agency away from him.
Yeah. Try to take one of the most pleasurable moments of my life.
I lost my virginity way before any of my classmates, and they were jealous, and I never understood why.
That old dude's penis felt good.
You're not allowed to say that though, man. There are other people out there who have, like, you know, they haven't been raped, but they're concerned. And if you know, you can't go fucking stepping on their traumatic borrowed experiences in such a way.
That's true though, man. It's like all these little white girls talking about black people's problems. Shut the fuck up right now.
Like, you understand.
That's like the other day when we had a bunch of white people on this show, and they all wanted to talk about the black man's problem. I'm like, wait, first of all, we all got very pale faces here. When I have
Except
Hannibal,
me, I got rosacea, but thank you for pointing that out.
Hey, we were all born with something. But it's like, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about the black man's problem. When I have a guest on this that is a black person, then we'll talk about it. And you know, I feel stupid. A bunch of white folks sitting around talking about their issues. It's
yeah. Well, I mean, you saw the vegan TikToker that went viral, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you know, this struggle for black people's equality is the same with animals. Like, oh, that is not a road you want to go down, honey.
Now you don't need to do that, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
And she doubles down.
Vegans.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. You know what? I think we would all be okay if we could make a deal with the cops collectively. Like, we'll just negotiate it with their union. Like, no more beating and murdering black people. Take it out on vegans. No one will complain.
But now, here's where we're going too far with it, though. They're trying to cancel Paw Patrol because the fucking cartoon Paw Patrol, because it puts cops in good light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Puppies.
I'll just say my experiences with police dogs might not be on par with everybody else's, but fuck
And they're
those
trying
things.
to cancel Quentin Tarantino. there, I got pissed. I did.
Quentin Tarantino has been trying to cancel himself for years.
Quentin Tarantino is. You just don't know how much of a fan.
I watched his video where he talked about how he was actually really uncomfortable with using actors portraying slaves, and I can't remember who he said it was. One of the bigger name black actors was like, "Fucking do it." Quit pussyfooting around.
It was Samuel Jackson.
Right.
All right. So here's the thing. So one of my old friends, a good dear friend of mine, Chris Berry, had 2 roles in Django Unchained, and well, here's a weird thing I found out. Like, so you remember the scene where that one Mandingo slave gets eaten up by dogs?
Yeah, that was fucked up, dude.
Yeah, he's hiding in a tree, and then like, here's the thing. Quentin was playing one of the overseers, just riding a horse up and down this line of extras. And he's just randomly saw this one guy. He's like, "Hey, you an actor?" He's like, "I can be." He's like, "All right, get." And he fucking dropped like $3,000, got the guy his SAG card, told everyone to take 5, ran to his fucking trailer, wrote that scene involving the dog on the spot, came back, and he's like, "You're an actor now."
Cool.
Yeah, no, the kind of stories I heard from that fucking movie. There's that one time when one of the overseers that gets like fucking knocked off his horse somehow, and he's like, "You okay?" He's like, "Broke my fucking collarbone."
Yeah.
That was actually just the stunt man reporting his injury. That actually happened.
Oh shit.
That was legit. Dude broke his collarbone. Quentin upped his contract to be a principal actor in the film, and then he's like, "Yeah, we're putting that in."
Apparently, Quentin. Go ahead.
If you watched Marshall's mouth, Missy said, "Oh shit," and he said, "Oh shit" at the same time, but he was muted, so it looked 100% like he said it. It was fucking. You gotta see it back on the stream.
Marshall has a very feminine voice.
Very feminine.
It was
but
perfect.
apparently, Quentin Tarantino said that Django and Django's woman were the great grandparents of Shaft.
What?
Okay.
Trying to make the way.
Well, there's been an ongoing thing though, where like he and other like a lot of film theorists and shit though, they say like all of the Tarantino movies exist in a singular universe.
Yeah. Which
I like how you're just like, nah.
I don't see that really, but I love Tarantino. I do. He's one of. I mean, I'm such a fan of his movies. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that fucking thing was so good.
I don't want the guy to retire, man. I'm sad about it.
I think he'll make another film.
Oh, he'll never stop. I mean, it's he's not gonna quit. Come on.
Well, he quit that Star Trek movie, and I was actually really curious to see how that would go.
Yeah, he did decide to not do it. I was interested in what direction he would take with that too.
I mean, I'm not even a Star Trek guy, but I would have watched the shit out of that.
I like Star Trek more than I like Star Wars.
I do too, actually.
Don't get me wrong, Star Wars is fine, but I like the first 3, like the 70s ones, more than I like any of this new stuff. But I personally like Star Trek better than Star Wars.
Well, are we talking like real Star Trek, or are we talking like J.J. Abrams lens flares and
we're talking about real Star Trek?
No, like real Star Trek.
Yeah.
Real Star Trek, like it's not fake.
Yeah, none of that fake shit. Fucking keep that off my plate. Speaking of my plate, it's my fish sandwich.
Damn.
Still proud of that thing.
Chicken and biscuit.
No, that's a goddamn fillet of fish. I made it with my own hands because fuck McDonald's.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah, the bread.
Oh,
I made the bread. Like, listen, I get that I've got some rosacea. I'm still white, which means during lockdown I learned to make bread really well, and I was proud of it. It was more about the pictures than the texture, the flavor.
Tastes like shit, but it looked good.
Yeah, no, I mean, you have no idea how big my Instagram got from all of the bread photos that I put up. People are like, "Are you a communist?" I'll be like, "Follow and find out."
Come check out my pumpernickel,
nothing.
bitch.
I am not a communist. I'm a capitalist. It's all for me.
I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says I make my own pumpernickel.
I want a fucking YouTube endorsement deal with a yeast company.
Yeah.
I have a yeast infection.
Exactly. Fucking Vagisil. Sponsor me. I don't give a shit.
Vagisil's a product they put on women's vaginas, Shabisky.
Joe Rogan started with
Only
a
icky-
fleshlight.
only
People were
icky
talking
women.
shit about that, you know? I'm not saying I'll ever be as big as Joe Rogan. I just want to be.
Yeah, me too.
We all want to be.
Well, it's the only way I'll ever get to talk to Stephen Fry.
He's the boss, man. Rogan's a fucking rock star, dude.
I love the fact though, like anytime anybody tries bringing like that, you know, the side, like, you know, you have the biggest audience on the goddamn internet. He's like, oh no. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Come on, douchebag. It's time to own up to the Bigfoot comments.
Yeah, he doesn't really want to brag on it, which I understand that. Shabby? Say something
babes.
intelligent.
You have bad taste in movies.
Oh.
Goddamn.
Because he said, what was the movie he said?
I said Schindler's List was shit.
Yeah.
Yes, I
He
did.
said Schindler's List is shit. Ever since then, I knew that Pimp was retarded.
Yeah, he just hates Jewish people, I guess. He's like, "Yeah, I was so disappointed. I was looking for the director's cut where they finally caught them all.
I was looking for the part 2, The Oven's Revenge. No, I just think there's way better movies about the Holocaust and stuff than Schindler's fucked up list.
Like what?
Every one of them. I don't know, dude.
It's just like, are you Robin Williams standing here? You're like, why does no one remember Jacob the Liar?
Yeah. I mean, I think The Pianist was better.
I too like watching Adrian Brody suffer. So
Have you seen that one yet, Show?
fuck
No,
that
he
guy.
hasn't. He hasn't.
should
seen. We've
do that
talked.
one
He,
next
he
Tuesday
should
night.
see it. It's a good movie. Schindler's just it's not like one of the
I
worst.
mean, we
movies.
just watched
I just
Sophie's
careful.
Choice, so it seems to be a theme that John
Yeah,
Morgan
but
pays us to watch all
Shabby
these
didn't like
fucking
Sophie's
Holocaust movies.
He didn't like
I
the
want a
worst.
Holocaust. I want John Waters to make a Holocaust movie.
I want. Yeah, that'd be good.
Like somehow everyone is gay and fucking all the time except the Nazis, and that's why they did the Holocaust. Just too much pent up sexual frustration.
Have Johnny Depp.
One of their
crying.
theme songs is "Born on the Bayou." There you go.
What?
All right, y'all, listen. We've
Burn
been Nazis for a good long while now.
Have a
That
bunch
Europe
of
wants
Jewish
these
people-
Jews gone.
Yeah. Have a bunch of Jewish people singing, "Why do you burn me up, buttercup?"
By the way, for YouTube, Susan, if you're watching, I'm a Jew. I've given John the J card to make Holocaust jokes. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's like I'm not gonna say the N word because none of my one black friends have given me that card yet. But
I actually do have that card. But
Yes.
I do have that card. I've been given that card several times, but I'm not going to use it anymore.
you know what we need? We need as white people, we need black people to start giving us, instead of like N-word cards, we can have like those medical alert bracelets. You know?
An
So-
N-word bracelet.
Yeah, it's like
You
so
just flash
if
the bracelet like.
yeah, so yeah, exactly. Like if you get caught using words you're not supposed to and you get
See?
knocked out by some woke white dude, paramedics can come and check it and they'll be like, "Oh, he's oh no, he's medically allowed to use racial slurs. It's fine."
I have my
Black
black
card.
card right here.
Oh yeah. I used to work with this dude.
Congratulations, the bank gave you a credit card.
No, it's my black card.
And it's still got an RFID chip in it? No,
Yeah.
man.
You have to run it through black hookers' cracks in their asses.
I used to work with this dude, and you'd be like, "Say it, just say it." I'd be like, "No, dude, I'm not." Especially not at fucking work.
I did. I had a black guy. You said it to me all the time too. Come on, just say the N-word. Why? Just say it for me. I'm like, why? But no. I mean, we live in a different time, so we need to stop trying to say that word. Shabby.
Exactly. Listen. I'm gonna plant my flag though, and the word retarded is fucking magical.
It is beautiful,
and I don't think any of us should be allowed to take it away from anyone else.
Our midget. We need to say we never take midget away.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Wait. Hang on, Ninja.
There's Shabisky's underwear behind me.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Empire has arrived.
Anyway.
I am now, by the way, the Japanese ambassador to YouTube. So all you weebs need to just fucking knock it off. All the jerking off with tentacle porn and shit. That's not how it happens over here. When a woman has sex with a squid, it's a very sacred and intimate occasion.
Yeah, ink about it.
Ed Butler in the chat. What does Tom Segura disagree with me about? I better not be the word retard because I fucking value that thing more than oxygen.
I don't know.
I work. Pimp, you understand? We work on YouTube. How are you going to describe the world if you can't say the word fucking retarded?
I will never be able to talk to Shabby again. That's for damn sure. It's true.
Tom Segura disagrees. Tom Segura doesn't want to use the word retarded anymore.
Well, that's Tom Segura.
Podcast with Bert Kreischer. That is the definition of retarded.
I love both those fucking dudes, man.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Dude, I love. Did you see like what Kreischer's doing over the summer with the drive-ins?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a drive-in tour basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard some of it.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, you know, I can't think of a comedian or anyone who, like, because Bert Kreischer, if you have any kind of conversation with him, it's gonna turn back to him and his stories.
Yeah,
I can appreciate that because I do the same thing. But Bert's a master, and like, you can never really get mad at him about it. And then it's like, at the same time, you see this shit. It's like where I'm doing a drive-in comedy tour. Like, that's fucking genius.
That's pretty. Yeah.
How are you the only one who came up with that shit?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And you can also tell by that man, just watching him talk and how he really loves doing comedy. He really loves it.
Well, he's one of those dudes, like, if you met and like sat with him, like, you know, like had a beer with him, it's a what you see is what you get kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like you and I, like, people, you went out to VidCon, that shit was fucking horrifying. But, you know, you get out and you see all these people and you're like, wow, oh shit, you're a lot different in person. And then it's like people like us show up, they're like, what the fuck? You are more you in person than you are on YouTube. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty crazy, retarded, stupid.
Exactly. Hey, you can't use that word anymore.
I can't use pretty?
Exactly. That's a derogatory term towards ugly chicks.
Okay. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there where we can't say anything. We'll just have to like learn how to conversate by nodding.
I got sexy privilege, you know. It's just like, yeah, I'm sorry. Am I offending your ugly ass with my fuckability?
That's like how when they like fat chicks bitch about the chicks on the billboards. That's an unattainable body. Well, she got it. How the fuck is it unattainable?
I disagree again too. Also, because the thing is all you need to do is snatch that bitch up, put her in the trunk of a car, and you have attained that body.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's right. I brought it to a place of kidnapping. You're all really regretting inviting me on today, aren't you?
We say way worse.
I've heard Pimp say shit that's like, I can't believe like some YouTube god didn't come down and immediately shut off the stream.
That requires people pay attention to your streams, which Pimp and I share the luxury of no one watches this shit. So, you know, we can get away with a lot of shit because who's going to complain?
People watch me. They don't watch you. But, yeah.
There we go.
Run, Jeremy.
Well, Jeremy, I like him. But speaking of watching and not watching, I've already went 16 minutes longer than I meant to. I said I was going to go an hour and a half. You got extra time today.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
Yo,
You
man.
are lit. I do 2-hour shows 3 times a week, and you're like, well.
I do 2-hour shows 5 times a week, so fuck you.
Well, this has been 1 hour that I've been here.
Well, because you showed up late, bitch.
That wasn't my fault.
It was an accident.
Yeah. What about Shab? Showed up an hour and a half late. He only gets 25 minutes worth of showtime.
That's all he needs.
Hey, Pimp.
Sir.
Announcement. I'm gonna be on the Marshall Manson show tonight, right? Still?
That's true, yes.
That is
9
true.
p.m. Eastern.
Oh my
Marshall,
God.
did you not see him on this show?
Yeah, are you gonna show up? That's my question.
I'll show up after my carpets are clean.
Are you going to talk to him?
I might say a couple things to him.
I had an idea of bringing you on the show, and both of us just stare at the camera for an hour, and then that's like an entire thing.
I tell you what, if you really want to do it like if you want the real like Shabisky channel experience, just bring John Morgan on and let him talk.
Hey,
Okay.
it's not my fault that John's a big loudmouth. He won't shut up. I have to
No,
yell at him.
he's actually says things and you don't.
I say things and stuff.
John Morgan's better than you, Shabby.
What?
Every-
Building trains? Fuck you. Okay, I'm the greatest.
John Morgan is better than you, Shabisky.
What? Wearing wigs? Fuck you.
He doesn't
We
wear
got an insurance company.
He said wearing wig.
By the way, on the show tomorrow, we will have, I don't know.
Oh,
I'm looking forward
dude,
to
I've
it.
been waiting for I Don't Know to come on. Dude, I'm a big fan.
I'm pretty sure Ronan will be here and Marilyn Mathers if she wants to, because I love Marilyn. That's a chick that one of these days I'm going to hook up with.
I told you to keep that shit up. I'm gonna suck your nipples.
By the way, Nick, Marilyn's his wife is Marshall's wife.
Marilyn is Marshall's wife.
I'm glad I didn't say anything. It's nice to make your acquaintance, Marshall. And Mrs. Marshall.
I love me some Marilyn. She makes me feel old all the time. Like, Pimp's like my dad. I'm like, fuck!
She's only like 19. She makes everybody feel old.
Yeah, but she don't say everybody like their dad. Like my old crippled up ass. But I do love that kid. She's awesome. Best thing about Marshall.
What's Pimp always saying? He's like, listen, I look at you like a daughter, but I am from Mississippi now.
Yeah, I say that all the time. I did say that all the time.
Family means a lot. It means something different down here.
Family means fucking.
I just love the look of sincerity and eagerness in your eyes as you look at the camera and say that.
Thicker the blood, sweeter the meat.
Oh no.
The best thing about fucking your own family, you know them long enough that they'll let you get away with shit.
Yeah, because they're dead. Anyways,
Well, that went. I'm glad I wasn't the one who made that weird. Like I was going for it, but you're like, no, I got this, homie. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I got it. You think you better hold my beer? Hold my dead cousin. Anyways, that's bad, Missy. You shouldn't have said that.
Sorry, it was an accident.
So before we leave, there's one thing that I do need to announce. Missy's nipples grew an inch overnight.
Like outward or like circumference? Like what's happening?
I approve this message.
And,
Fine.
I gotta say though, it's this whole lockdown. Like by the time we're allowed to go back out to Applebee's, I'm gonna have bigger tits than her.
those aren't real though.
Yes, they are. I grew them myself.
You got a scream laugh from Shabby. That's good. He does the scream laugh. He doesn't laugh like normal. He goes, ha!
I didn't do anything.
First time he ever did it, I almost
do anything.
That was worthwhile.
He scared me a couple of times.
Yeah, he's
an accident.
He's Shabisky isn't intimidating.
I gotta say, Marshall's like intense stare off to his left there, while you're standing behind him. It looks like a trashy romance novel cover.
That's because we're in love.
Your look is so intense.
Yeah. I like how Shabisky knew that was from what video that was from, because I had no fucking idea.
Because I just ran into it, and I watched it for a minute, and yeah.
I've just done so many videos in the past. I couldn't tell you where a fucking screenshot of. I just no way.
Well,
you remember doing videos? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I missed it. I'm actually going to be doing it again pretty soon. I'm going to get me a new camera.
We gotta get fucking Poisoning the Well back here just so you can be like, hey, do you remember doing videos, guys?
Yeah.
We were just talking about them at the beginning of the show too.
No, you were.
Well, yeah, I love those guys.
You said we wasn't doing shit.
I was talking.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, guys, well, we almost went. Well, fuck it. We got 8 minutes. We'll finish it up. 8 minutes. We're going to go ahead and do the full 2 hours because Nick kept fucking talking.
I really wanted to fucking smoke, and now you're dragging this shit out on me? Fuck you.
Well, we can end it if you want to.
No. Don't cut it short. Don't short sell your audience.
Oh, we do that every time we cut the camera on.
I love you, pimp.
Might
not say it.
I love you too. No,
not me. No, them.
Oh, I don't love none of them people.
I love them.
There you go.
They didn't tip enough today. I don't love them.
Tell them.
I just did.
I know.
Well, now that we've agreed to drag this show out, what do you want to talk about?
No. 7 minutes.
In heaven, the game.
The concept
you guys remember
of it?
playing that game in
I don't believe in the concept of time.
No, the game, 7 minutes in heaven. You remember playing that in middle school?
Yeah, but we did 23 minutes. We had to get our bitches pregnant.
7 minutes. Are you trying to kill me? I'll give you 4.5, and then you don't tell anybody while I take a nap.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what the fuck
I'm dying. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Oh, we killed bulls.
I wish.
Oh, Christ. I woke up to this.
Killed bulls.
I woke up to this.
If my dreams came true.
If your dreams came true, explain how that relates to Jocelyn Glenn. Come on.
Jocelyn Glenn. Oh, she's such a. I can't believe I used to like her shit.
What did she like? Here's the thing. I never watched her. And this isn't like a slight on her. I don't watch a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Did she like? What happened?
I don't know. It's just her opinions are fucking retarded.
Oh, wait, hang on. So we're talking so we've got another person who they're pretty on YouTube, so therefore their opinions carry weight.
Yeah. Well, it's just a while back. I can't remember what she said. It was kind of fucking stupid. It was about about the virus and stuff, the pandemic, and it just I can't remember what she said.
Are you telling me straight up that a pretty LA YouTuber had a bad take on something?
She did. She is pretty though. She is until you get to the waist.
Okay, hang on. Shots fired. Expand on that.
Well, who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Jacqueline Glenn.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, she's got a penis.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that changes things. I'm gonna go cry in the shower a little bit.
Got a whole crying games thing going on down there, buddy.
Shit, was it fucking? Yeah, I remember like Ella Grant was tearing up like 2018 YouTube pretty hard. It's like, there we go. Listen, a penis doesn't hold you back from everything. You just need to hold it back from certain things.
Hey, that's the one that got hers cut off, right?
Oh yeah, no. Ella's got a vag.
Yeah, Ella got a veggie.
Well, I'll say, like, you know, it was one of those, it's a really eye-opening thing going out to LA like that and getting really, you know, shit-faced and saying, hey, you know, fuck it, you know, let's bring this one back to bed. All right, whatever. Yeah, no, I'm an open-minded guy basically these days. If it's like actually the best that classic question, are traps gay? I had Lacey Green answer that on my show without knowing it was a meme. And her answer was the best. She's like, if you walk away from it saying I had sex with a hot girl, not so gay. If you walked away saying I kind of like that dick more than I thought I would, maybe you're a little gay, and that's okay. All right, that's Lacey Green. Like, you know, that's an authority right there.
I think it's the best answer I've heard to that question, actually.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, and then she ran off because we had TJ coming on the show, and I refuse to acknowledge that happened because, well, let's just say the shopkeeper next door, he was really generous with his whiskey and his cocaine that night. So, yeah, show happened. I just don't believe it.
By the way, I was talking about Blair White, not Jacqueline Lynn, by the way. Jacqueline Lynn does not have a penis. She has a vagina.
Yeah, I was pretty sure. I mean, all because she was married to Social Repose doesn't make her, like, gay.
She wasn't married to him, was she married to him? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they were married.
Just dated. I thought they just dated.
Yeah, they just dated. Now, Jacqueline, I don't know why I was thinking that. I was thinking Blair, Jacqueline, they're really good friends. Now, I love Jacqueline, by the way. Jacqueline's my buddy. I love her.
Oh, now, okay, now we're, all right.
Yeah, Blair White.
Okay, so to clarify, Blair was the one that said the weird shit about the virus?
Yeah,
okay. Blair was
not Jacqueline.
Well, I mean, in fairness, Blair's basically trying to be like, I'm trans Candace Owens. Hey guys, look at how fucking smart I am because
what was I thinking? Damn.
Yeah, no, it's like no.
I was really confused.
It's pure fucking pandering.
I was like, what? She's trans? I didn't know that this whole time.
Well, she could be. I've never seen it.
LA's a wild place, man. You have no idea when cocks will just jump out at you.
Is not trans.
No, Jacqueline's awesome. Me and Jacqueline's we hung out at VidCon one time, and she's sweet. I'll always be grateful to Jacqueline, because without Jacqueline, nobody would do the fuck I was. She's the one who gave me my first shot and, you know, stuff. So, you know, first push. So she's always been awesome. But I was thinking Blair White, and I'm an idiot.
I'm just happy that the rumor that Jacqueline Glenn has a penis started here.
Well, Marcy started it.
That was your doing, Pimp. Like, no, I mean, I knew she was a woman. You're the one who was like, I don't know, kind of strong jawline. I think there's a cock somewhere down there.
No, she's fucking awesome. I love her. And I used to like Blair.
Yeah, but no, again, Blair is just trans Candace Owens now. Like, I stand by that. It's like, hey guys, who knew that pandering to a dipshit hard right audience could get you a lot of money? Oh, Sargon and everyone else. Okay, cool. Well, let's just go with that then. Come on, let's get a Trexit going on. Come on, trans folk, we're gonna leave the Democratic Party because it's transgenderism and Nancy Pelosi have been connected at the hip for so long. Let's just put an end to it.
Apparently, you're beautiful, Missy said something.
Look how your arm's disappearing.
Aw, thank you.
Your arm disappeared when you did that for a second.
Yeah. Look at that little bit of arm hair.
Completely disappeared.
Arm hair pit.
All right, to all of you fuckers watching right now, I just added the 31st like to this video. Can you get this whole thing up to 40 likes? That way I can pretend I have.
And before we leave, I also got to say, Jacqueline Glenn does not have a penis. I
You've
was
opened that door, dude.
I
There's
was
no closing
thinking
it.
my mind was full of Blair White's beautiful cock, and I couldn't, and I mixed them up. I'm sorry. I was thinking of nothing but Blair White's pussy stick. So, yeah.
All right. It's I think this show went pretty well, Pim.
It was horrible.
Yeah,
but anyways, tomorrow on the show we're gonna have
Yeah, I'm excited.
And we're gonna be talking about some things. Actually, I think Marilyn did agree in the chat room to be on tomorrow. I'm not sure, and I'm pretty sure Ronan will be on because, well, he's always
Friday.
on. It's Fridays. He's usually on Fridays. John Morgan, I'm keeping your word, buddy. I'm expecting it to happen in a few minutes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Shabisky, fuck you for being late.
What?
Yeah.
But my carpets are nice and clean. They smell
Mine are
fresh.
dirty, and I was still not on time.
Yeah.
Go clean your carpets.
I can't afford carpets. Fuck both of you.
Stop coming on your carpet, Shab.
Yeah, you fucking
Not
shaming
nice
Pimpmunk
floor.
here because he lives in a dirt floor house.
I'm a carpetless